Hi everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. In today's video, we are going to learn something very important but often ignored: HTML entities and symbols. These small code help us display characters like less than, greater than, ampersand, quotes, emojis, currency sign, arrows, and lot more. You will use these almost every day when writing HTML, and as always, the PPT and code files are available in the video description. So let's get started. Here what we are going to learn in this video: what HTML entities are, why we need them, common entities, symbol and special characters, emoji code, and entity tables. So let's start understanding from these basic. So HTML entities are basically special code that help us the browser display character that HTML normally treats as the code. For example, if you directly type less than or greater than inside HTML, the browser thinks you are writing a tag. So these characters can break your structure. That's where entities come in, and they let us safely show these characters on the screen. Now, why do we need the HTML entities? We need HTML entities for four main reasons: to display reserved character, to avoid HTML errors, to show special symbol, and to keep text readable. So let me show you a real example. If I write in the HTML paragraph tag 10 is smaller than 20. If you see, this is a red symbol, it makes the red one. So if I open this, the HTML, the browser HTML get confused here due to this tag. So for that we have to write the correct way to use it. The entity is the paragraph tag 10 and LT and 20. So now if this is the correct way to write the less than so the browser clearly show the 10 is smaller than 20. So now entities follow two formats: entity name and entity number. For example, this LT is the show the less than, GT for the greater than, this AMP for the ampersand. So let's test a few one. We already see the less than. Let's see the paragraph tag, and always start these with the ampersand and LT, and I forget to write here this semicolon, HTML and GT. This is for showing the HTML. Now paragraph tag AMP, and this is an ampersand, and this will display HTML and operator correctly in the browser. If you see, this is how HTML, and this is ampersand, this is an ampersand. So here are the most common entities you will use daily, like smaller than, less than means less than, greater than, ampersand, single quote, double quote. These appears everywhere inside condition, attributes, and normal text. Now normal HTML collapses multiple spaces into a single space. Like if you type hello world, it will still show only once, whether you write there multiple space or there is no. To fix that, we have to use the NBSP. Let me show you. If I write paragraph tag hello world, and I try to insert the spaces here, and when I save this, it again comes to normal one. For that to fix that, we have to use this hello world, and here we have to write NBSP and NBSP and NBSP. So let's show here. If you see, there are the three spaces here now in between the hello world. So the first one, the collapse is due to the the second one show the three spaces by writing this NBSP. Next is the currency symbol. HTML has entities for the currency symbol like dollar, pound, euro, yen. These are very useful in pricing tables. For that we have to write paragraph tag price, let me $50, £50, and €50, and last one is the 50 yen. So if I show $50, £50, €50, 50 yen. So for math symbol, we have symbols like plus, minus, times, divide, equal, not equal. They are also important. For that we have to just write paragraph tag 10 and plus 5, and same for the minus, multiply, divide, equal, not equal. Minus, for multiply we have to write times, and divide, equals, and for not equal just NE. So let me show you. 10 plus 5, 10 minus 5, 10 multiply 5, 10 divided by 5, 10 equal to 5, 10 not equal to 5. So these are some mathematical symbols here. And you can also display arrows, heart, star, copyright, register, and these symbols and more. These are some symbols in the HTML codes. For that, and for left arrow L, for left, and for arrow just write ARR, left arrow. For right arrow and R, right arrow, and don't forget to add the semicolon in last. And for the symbol heart, HERTS. Copyright symbol for that, and copy. Registered symbol and REG, just one. If you see this left arrow, right arrow, heart symbol, and copyright, and the registered symbol. Now you can add the emoji in the HTML using the Unicode number also, like for these smile, fire, thumbs up emoji. For that, paragraph tag, this start with the AND operator, this ampersand, and then hash, and write the code 128512 for the smile operator, smiley emoji, sorry. And next is the ampersand hash. Now next is the fire emoji 128293, I think. And next is the for thumbs up, just write ampersand hash 128077. So let's see. If you see this smile one, the fire, and the thumbs up emoji here, so these will show actual emojis in the browser. And there are a few characters that should always use entities because they are a part of the HTML syntax, like less than, greater than, ampersand, or single quote, double quote. Using them directly can break your tags. Wait, why should you when should you use this entity? You should use entities whenever you want to show code example, show comparison symbol, display currency, and write mathematical symbols, or whenever the browser misinterprets your character. So to quickly summarize, we learned what entities are, why they are important, how to use reserve keyword, currency symbol, emojis code, mathematical symbol, arrow shape, and even emojis. So that is for today's video. I hope you clearly understand what HTML entities are and how they help you show special characters safely in HTML. Make sure to check the PPT and code files. The links are in the description. If you learned something new today, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to JDCodebase for more beginner friendly web development tutorial. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.